Hi, Rob here for R&B Reviews, and this week I will be looking at the new horror film Season of the Witch, starring Nicolas Cage and Ron Perlman as two deserters during the Crusades who will be pardoned if they take an accused witch to a monastery where monks will decide her fate. After a strong opening scene, the movie turned into what I call a big-budget monogram feature or a big-budget Ed Wood film because it is a movie that I think is more suitable for people who like to make fun of a film while watching it. The beginning featured some standard and repetitive battle scenes, and we get some laughable dialogue and some cliched stuff. Out of the actors, I kind of liked Ron Perlman the best because I found him funny and he looked like he was really enjoying himself, and sometimes he was mocking the dialogue that was given to him. He also tries, I think, to make this film work. Cage, I think he does a better job here than he did in last year's film, The Sorcerer's Apprentice. But at the same time, I kept feeling like his heart just really wasn't in it. Throughout the beginning, Cage and Perlman kind of reminded me of the Bob Hope, Bing Crosby Road to pictures because they were, while they're on the road to the monastery, they're constantly cracking jokes to each other. And this, I think, this movie could easily have been called The Road to the Monastery or The Road to Savarak, which is the name of their destination. After a while, the film becomes less hilarious to more uninteresting, despite some very nice attempts at mystery and tense moments. The photography and the very creepy score I thought were excellent, and I felt like those elements could have belonged in a much better feature film. Also, one of the companions that goes with Ron Perlman and Nicolas Cage, who's an accused thief, he acts like they just picked him off the streets of a major city like Brooklyn or Chicago, the way he's talking, like he's not talking with a picture. He sounds like he's talking with like a city accent of some sort, so it was kind of weird that this takes place in Europe and he's talking like, okay, look, if we kill the witch here, we're gonna be fine, okay? Alright, we'll do it right now, you know, and I won't tell anybody we did it, you know, that sort of thing. I'm like, but during the movie, I was entertained, and I did have a fun time with the bad dialogue and the cliched elements, but I was kind of divided for a while. On the one hand, I wanted to give it a see it in theaters verdict because it was an entertainingly bad picture, but on the other hand, I wanted to give it a snuff it because it was not really that good of a picture, and there was some slow spots, and there was cliched stuff that was beaten over my head. So after some consideration, I decided to give my review of the first 2011 film review the first snuff it of the year. But if you like making fun of a movie like Mystery Science 3000 and you don't mind forking out the money, then go ahead and see it in the theaters or wait till it comes out on DVD. But for everybody else that's expecting a good, entertaining horror movie, I definitely say snuff this one. Okay, so that's it for my review of Season of the Witch. So you guys know what to do. You just leave your comments about the movie if you have seen it, or leave your comments about this video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch it, and hopefully we'll see you next time on R&B Reviews.